This is my audience. And today I will be making chicken noodle casserole. It's a recipe that's a favorite in my family. It's in a cookbook that my grandma made and everybody in my family makes it. So, the ingredients that you need are 1 package of noodles. I usually use egg noodles. You need a 1/2 cup of butter or margarine, 3 1/2 cups of milk, 1/4 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, 4 cups of cooked chicken, and then you need cheese for the topping. I usually just buy a block of sharp cheddar cheese, and you need breadcrumbs and more butter. So the first step is to cook the noodles and drain. So I've already done that. And then you put them back into the pan and you add a 1/2 cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of butter. Could you grab me a spoon? So once you add that, you just mix it all together. Oops. And then in another pan, you blend the remaining butter. Can you cook the butter? And then after that melts, you add the 1/4 cup of flour, teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, and 3 cups of milk all at once. So I've already measured these out, and as soon as that is melted, I will blend them in. Okay, since it has started melting, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it all together. Okay, and then that will thicken. Once the butter melts, it will thicken. And then you will pour it into here. And in here I will have the cream of chicken soup. Can you keep saying that? The chicken. And then you will stir this all together. Okay, and then once that thickens, I will mix that in with a mixture of the soup, chicken, and noodles. And then you pour it into a casserole dish and you bake it at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. And then after 25 to 30 minutes, you do the next step, which is you melt a 1.5 tablespoons of butter. And then you grate your block of cheddar cheese and you get a 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. You mix the cheese, butter, and breadcrumbs together. I usually just put it in a container so that once it's all mixed in here, I can shake it. You just shake it until the breadcrumbs are dispersed throughout the cheese. And then after it has cooked for 25 to 30 minutes in the casserole dish, you take this mixture and sprinkle it over the top. And then you put it back in the oven for about 10 minutes until the cheese has melted. And then it's done. Usually we eat bread with this, like fresh bread that we bake, and milk. And it's a meal that lasts multiple days if you don't have that many people to eat it, and it's very filling. That's all. And there's my audience.